up, the most expensive defender in African history was just declared unfit to play. This is Kenya News Update today. In the next 4 minutes, you'll discover how one man's sacrifice could change the fate of an entire continent's football dreams, and why Morocco is betting everything on a single ankle. Meet Achraf Hakimi, captain of Morocco, African Footballer of the Year, Champions League winner with PSG. On a cold November night in Paris, his World Cup dreams shattered. Bayern Munich's Luis Diaz lunged in, a tackle so brutal it earned a red card. Hakimi's ankle twisted, the diagnosis potentially tournament-ending. For 5 weeks he disappeared from the pitch. But here's what nobody expected while his teammates prepared. Hakimi was undergoing a secret, brutal recovery protocol. Coach Walid Regragui calls it a sacrifice like no one else could have made for his country. But here's the twist: Morocco named him to their Africa Cup of Nations squad anyway. 0 games played since November, complete radio silence. The medical team worked in shadows. The protocol we put in place immediately after his injury has been more than positive, Regragui reveals, but the stakes astronomical. Morocco hasn't won this tournament since 1976, 48 years of waiting. Then came Qatar 2022, they became the first African team ever to reach a World Cup semi-final. The entire nation's expectations skyrocketed overnight. King Mohammed VI himself oversees a $1 billion football revolution, new stadiums, training facilities, a 2030 World Cup co-hosting bid. All resting on one question: can Hakimi's ankle hold? And then, this Saturday, the bombshell: he's back. Coach Regragui drops the news before their opening game against tiny Comoros. But here's the part that will blow your mind: Hakimi might not even start. We'll see about him starting tomorrow, how we protect him, Regragui says, treating his star captain like a priceless, fragile artifact. The team has other talents, Nausser Mazraoui, Elis Ben Seghir, Brahim Diaz, but none with Hakimi's Champions League winning experience. The man who sacrificed his body for 5 weeks now says, "I feel good, but the team is more important." This creates a continental controversy. Some call it inspirational leadership. Others see reckless gamble. If Morocco loses early, critics will blame the Hakimi gamble. If they win, he becomes a national saint. The tension is palpable: a nation's 48-year drought versus one man's recovering ligament. Finance Minister and Football Federation President Fuzi Lekja has invested millions. The king watches, all eyes on that ankle. So here's the unanswered question haunting every fan from Nairobi to Casablanca: is Achraf Hakimi a heroic captain sacrificing for his flag, or a calculated risk that could collapse Morocco's entire football empire? The answer starts tomorrow against Comoros. Do you think playing Hakimi is inspired leadership or dangerous desperation? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking sports drama that unites a continent.